Alright, here today in Age of Empires 2 HD, doing the Age of Kings campaigns. We're on Saladin, and now we're doing number 3, which is the Horns of Hattin.
Galilee, year 20 of my capture. Last night we rode into a sandstorm. The men dared not open their mouths to speak. We clung to the necks of horses or camels while waves of sand rose and fell around us. The Saracens have pursued a large force of Europeans into the desert. The Crusaders carry with them a relic, a piece of the true cross. Capturing this artifact will deal a severe blow to the morale of Saladin's Christian foes. I asked Saladin why we were here, miles from civilization and water. He said, to bring crimson death to the blue-eyed enemy. The huge Crusader army has halted to make its stand beneath the two peaks called the Horns of Hattin. At the Horns is only a single pool of water, and Saladin controls it. At night, the Saracens ride out and extravagantly pour out vessels of water into the sand within sight of the thirst-crazed Europeans. It is cruelty worthy of a Crusader.
Alright, starting off here. Okay.
The European murderer shall die in this desert.
Let's get these guys all on the sheep. I'm going to pause real quick so I can set up a few other things. This mining camp. Train a few settlers down there. Start training some up here. I'm going to take her. We're going to do something a little bit interesting. A nice little strategy that I've tried out before and finally get a chance to put into effect. What we're going to do is actually make a maze in our base here. Let's get rid of some of the extra pieces of the wall. Let's get her in here. Make sure she's building the right parts. Alright. It takes a second to set that up, right? But this is gonna be totally worth it. These guys. Sometimes the settlers are bad about... I don't know why they decided to move them again, but whatever. Alright. Start harvesting wood. Start training new settlers, and we kind of have to move fast in this mission. It took a little while to put this guy around here. Put these dudes next to the wall. Alright, lady. Make sure she's still building this. What it's going to do is it's going to confuse the AI and basically get them a little bit stuck. It's kind of like tower defense, if you've ever played one of those games before.
نعم. بناءة.
This is gonna make it, give us a really great defense until the enemy starts using mangonels a lot. Looks like some guy got through. Alright, you don't attack.
أمر. بناءة.
Lord Reynald, we have found the Saracen camp.
Alright, let's get her out now. Get all these spearmen inside. Alright, these skirmishers need to get behind. Get your own guys a little bit confused, unfortunately, but you can get them in.
Saladin! I believe we have some unfinished business.
حسنا. أمر. نعم.
Alright, let's get them on a defensive stance there. We have our skirmishers on a defensive stance.
تحية.
It makes it hard for them to engage multiple units at once. While we, on the other hand, we're going to use our archers to do that. Start researching upgrades.
مستعدة. سأفعل. صحيح.
Alright, let's get a horse collar now that our food's done.
حسنا. نعم. صحيح.
I
نعم.
need to start building farms, but I don't want to construct any until I get the upgrade from them. Use some more spearmen, it looks like. Alright, nice, that held them off.
أمر. حسنا.
Alright, let's get these farms built.
بناءة. بناءة.
مستعد. بناء.
نعم. بناءة.
أمر. بناء.
مستعدة. بناءة. مستعدة. بناءة. مستعدة. بناءة.
أمر. بناء.
Alright, let's do some stuff in our market here. We'll go ahead and sell our stone. And let's buy some food. And actually start aging up soon.
نعم. 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 الهجوم. سأفعل. سأفعل.
Let's move these guys out.
حسنا. نعم. حسنا. حسنا. سأفعل. حسنا. حسنا. سأفعل. سأفعل. نعم. نعم.
That's good. Let's go ahead and get to Castle Age. Let's upgrade Man at Arms. Let's upgrade Gold Harvesting. Let's get these horse archers down wherever these dudes are attacking. Even though they're not actually attacking right now. of sight. And, okay, so let me explain a little bit more about this mission, what's going on that we can't see. Basically, we've got 4 enemy AIs.
Me, my
One here, here,
for I cannot.
here, and here. And orange is here, red is over, and the right, I believe blue's down here. Yellow is in between orange and blue, kind of to the bottom left. And then in the very left corner is orange. Orange is the one that has, pull these guys back. Orange is the one that has our, oh shit, that just made me think of something. The relic that we need to collect. We need to build a dock here. Let's see, do we have a stables? Yes, we do. Let's get a few knights built real quick. I'm gonna try to upgrade Tom Watch. Let's put these 4 guys over to the side for a little bit. Alright, we want a transport ship or 2. Let's just build 1 for now, actually. What we're going to do is we're going to use a transport ship to quickly move guys in and out of our wall without having to unplug it. Or having to destroy a section of the wall to get a guy out. Alright, let's get these guys back in. Let's unload our knights right here and get them to stand ground. Greater workers. Upgrade heavy plow too. Definitely need a lot more food. I'm gonna try to avoid buying too much food. We're keeping these guys on the outside primarily to fend off Mangonel whenever they show up. Alright, let's get 4 monks. I think we're getting a little bit of lag, mainly because the AI is having a hard time pathing into our base, which is a good thing. Wow, I wasn't paying attention at all to what was going on down here. Alright. That's my bad. What we do if that gets destroyed is just let it basically take fire for now. I need to keep my attention at the top of the base. Or at the top base there. Let's go ahead and move a villager over here. You can actually build some fishing ships if you want. Over in that river. Though we're actually going to try to end this pretty quick.
سأفعل. صحيح. صحيح. نعم. سأفعل.
There we go.
بناءة.
Our safer gold spot that we use as a backup now.
نعم. عاملة منجم. حطابة. عاملة منجم.
Alright, let's pull these guys back in. You can see the enemy has Teutonic Knights. And those guys are a pain in the ass. I'd rather pull them back to my archers. There we go.
What's that?
Alright, move these guys over here. Move those monks down there for a second. A few more swordsmen. Let's get some more archers over to the side there. Ah, I've got no gold. And no food. Oh, I still need 50 more. Huh. I thought it said 150.
نعم.
حسنا.
Sell some of our wood. Now, another thing is, in this mission, it's important to get to a certain point, close to completing it, as quickly as you can, because the enemy just builds up, and eventually they're going to overpower us, no matter what. And we'll just have so much artillery, it's going to be hard to fend off.
سأفعل. نعم.
Okay. This looks like a pretty good force. I need one free builder.
صحيح.
You come up here.
صحيح.
Now, now's a good time to save. Alright, so I had to reload. Kind of messed something up a little bit, but, well, anyway, you'll see what I mean in a second. Alright, basically, this attack group shouldn't be all, swordsmen.
نعم.
You need a little bit more, pikemen, actually. I'm gonna go ahead
بناءة.
build another barracks right there. Research our pikemen upgrade. Let's get these cavalry over here. Let's actually get rid of those two guys too. I want as much pop cap room as I can get. Let's make sure we get the rest of our appropriate upgrades. Oh, we got a mangonel. And our horses don't really feel like chasing. Train a bunch of pikemen.
صحيح. صحيح. نعم صحيح. Alright, I'm gonna move this mangonel up with that group. And we're just gonna sit tight for a moment while I work on the final preparations. I'm about 20 some minutes now into this. I think about 22-ish. These guys need to be on a more defensive stance. Alright, let's get these dudes back in the boat. Drop them off again. The scorpions are what we need to get rid of. I think I called them ballista by accident. Okay. Let's train some more crossbowmen here. Soon this base is going to get attacked by an overwhelming force, but our goal here is going to be to move out before that happens. Alright, I'm selling a lot of the wood I have left. So I'd like to research heresy. Alright. Almost done with the pikemen, it seems. Let's get one more swordsman. Alright, we're at our pop limit.
these guys down. They should be on no attack. Let's build a little wall right here. As soon as the mangonel is through. Sorry for the lag, it's just this whole strategy and the way that works, really.
هجوم حسنا هجوم حسنا نعم هجوم نعم القتال نعم حسأفعل.
And you want to save, let's actually save right here. Alright.
حسنا سأفعل حسنا.
Because there's potential for this last attack to go ugly, so
نعم نعم
I want to try to make sure that we have a little bit of a backup. Now we just ignore what's going on at, or we can for the most part ignore what's going on at back at our base.
صحيح.
نعم نعم نعم.
Alright, move these guys down.
مستعد هجوم.
I want the mangonel to try to hit the priest there.
مستعد أفعل سأفعل.
Let's get everybody inside.
الهجوم حسنا. نعم.
Alright, let's get everybody in.
الهجوم. نعم. نعم.
Alright, we got our 3 priests. Have one of them pick up the relics.
The Crusaders' fate will be lost. We must return to our
Let's
camp
just chill here.
immediately.
سأفعل. سأفعل. نعم سأفعل. صحيح.
Let's try to convert this Teutonic Knight.
القتال.
Nice. 'Cause these guys are really powerful. As you can see, Orange is just sending in units. They've kind of messed up our base back here. It's nothing we can work around. Let's just build some reinforcements. Oh, this is still going on.
مستعد. نعم. سأفعل. نعم. 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 أمرك. نعم. القتال. نعم. سأفعل. نعم.
Alright, now let's move our army around.
نعم سأفعل. نعم سأفعل. نعم
Just
صحيح.
let them kind of stay there while we take our monks
سأفعل. نعم
and bring them up this way. And we'll keep Orange busy.
حسنا سأفعل. صحيح. حسنا صحيح. صحيح.
Might want to save here again,
صحيح.
but I'm pretty confident I know we're going to do this right. And at this point we've won. It's really just getting to the point where you can breach the enemy base like so.
نعم.
Alright, let's make a hole in the wall.
صحيح.
And also, like you saw right there,
حسنا.
pulling your guys into the palisades here so that the orange guys can't attack you full on, and they have to trickle in.
حسنا.
And all you gotta do is get the guy with the relic into these 4 flags, and then we're gonna win. At this point, the rest of our base is just a meat shield to keep the enemy distracted.
We have captured the Europeans' precious relic. My heart weeps for the Crusader infidels.
Alright, that's a pretty rough mission. It just requires certain specific things, like at the end there, making sure that you bring some
The
pikemen.
fighting was fierce. The Crusaders had to conquer or die. Mostly, they died. Saladin has treated his prisoners well, providing them with ice water from the mountains and comfortable tents. For the first time in years, I have been able to speak to fellow countrymen, but I am unsure what to say to these invaders. Not all of the prisoners were treated so royally. Renaud de Chatillon was captured here, and fulfilling his vow, Saladin sliced off Renaud's head with his own scimitar. How ironic that it was only after the Crusaders entered their land that the Saracens were transformed into the people that we set out to destroy.
Alright, so that's pretty much a wrap for Mission 3. It's relatively quick. You see game time is 47 minutes, but in real time it should be about 20 some, because it goes double speed, technically. Although it was laggy, so maybe it's a little bit longer. Anyways, point being, this whole mission revolves around two main strategies. One is getting a good defense. Now you can try to be offensive. I find it's easier to use the maze method that I did, because it's really hard to be offensive against the enemy, at least on hard difficulty, because of how just quickly they rebuild and how persistent they are. It's insanely difficult to get one of the enemies to surrender, but at least in this mission, especially without having castles to keep your base defended while your army's away. But as long as you get that maze, you know, it keeps them from really trying to destroy your wall because they think they can get in. And then they try to get into the maze, get kind of caught up in there, and as you saw, it allows them to be picked off easily. And also, as I was mentioning throughout the mission, it's all about getting to the point where you can make that push as soon as possible. Make sure you have all your units upgraded because the enemy will overrun you. It's almost inevitable. They just send in too many mangonel, too many archers, and trying to hold that kind of defensive position just becomes untenable. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video.